Go ahead. Go ahead. Read. Start it over. Huh?
Therefore, Isaiah 65:12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Right, who's Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi talking about? You 2/3 niggas, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't want to wake up to the fact that you're the Israelite, and you don't want to accept Yahawashi Bashim Yahawashi or the truth, man. All right? So, hey, your ass gonna be numbered to the slaughter, man. All right, go ahead.
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
How did he call? And we read the Proverbs 1, we read the Amos 3 and 7. All right, hey, the Lord is calling into you now. Hey, seek the Lord while he may be found, man. All right? And the only way you're going to find Yahawashi Bashim Yahawashi is through the prophets, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Through my mouths of the prophets since the beginning.
Yep, since the beginning, man. Luke 1:70, man.
Hey, and that reminds me, I just read that and it popped in my head. Remember when Yahweh was calling Samuel, and he said, "Here I am."
Right.
And he came. I forget who he was going to.
It was Eli had a teacher, man.
Right.
Eli had a teacher. Oh, that's the Lord. Next time he called, you answer,
Yeah,
man.
and I think it was 3 times.
He called him 3
times,
times,
man.
right?
And he came back and then he said, then he spoke with Yahweh after that, man.
Yep.
But that's what a prophet would do, man. I mean, the Lord is calling you through his prophets right now. You answer the call, man, but they don't want it.
Yeah, they like when your iPhone ring and your phone ring, you motherfuckers are hitting decline, man.
Right.
You sending the Lord to voicemail.
Right.
All right? That's bullshit, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
Back at Isaiah 65:12. Therefore, I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
So guess what? The Lord's going to decline your ass, man.
That's right.
The Lord is going to reject you. You reject the Lord, nigga, the Lord going to reject you, man. You reject the prophets, the Lord is going to reject you. You reject the truth, the Lord is going to reject you, man. Go ahead.
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
Right?
When I spake, ye did not hear.
Right?
But did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Right, so you chose everything else but the Lord. You was wise to do evil, but to do good you had no knowledge. Yet we're giving you the knowledge. We're showing you how to live. Yet you reject it. All right? So like the Lord said, you have not forsaken me, but your own selves, man. Shalom, man. All right? Go ahead. That was it to that?
Yeah. Well, you know, my servants are eating each other hungry.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, man. Read that, man.
All right. Verse 13. Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord thy power, because, behold, my servants shall eat.
We proved who the servants was, Amos 3 and 7. The prophets, all right? And the elect, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
But ye shall be hungry.
Yep, that famine is gonna, you guys gonna pine away, man. And you guys gonna remember, well, damn, why ain't no food? Why all this shit going on? The Lord gonna make you think about the prophets, man.
Yeah.
The same niggas that walk past, hey, you know your heritage, you Latinos, you know where you come from? No, I'm not from Latino. Oh, no, all right. Yep. So when your ass hungry and shit, no, you don't get nothing. Nothing for you. All right?
Hey, can I add something?
Go ahead.
This also can apply to you guys out here teaching heresies that's in the street,
Yep.
man.
That's right.
Using the name Yahawashi, man, and your ass is secretly wickedly, man. That's
right.
Your ass is wicked.
Hey, get thee from me, man. I have not known
Know
you.
me. That's right.
All right.
Haven't we prophesied in thy name and cast out devils? That's how, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys in the truth are prophesying in the name of the Lord.
Hey, well, what did the Lord call them? You over your father, the
Devil. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you guys are Israelite Edomites, man.
Right.
All right?
The Most High hates you more than he hates the Edomites.
Hey, you know what's crazy? We started this day off getting on Esau, but we had to flip it to you niggas,
I
man.
just almost had to kick the nigga ass. Nigga just threw a coffee at my ass.
I would have caught that bitch drunk and then kicked his ass with all the caffeine.
Off the caffeine.
I don't know about drinking after that motherfucker. He might got a case of Ebola and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about catching that case of Ebola and shit.
Right. Go ahead.
But the motherfucker got mad. He a fucking tall ass. He looked like just straight up regular nigga, but he's Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting up there trying to, like, well, can you read the sign? And it's the Spanish sign.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, I can read it. I'm like, he's Puerto Rican. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm trying to break bread with him. You know, and I'm saying, he was like, no, I got it. I'm good. You know
Fine.
what I'm saying? I said, then what's the name of the Lord? He said, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? He said Yahweh. I'm like,
I'll
no,
hold
that's,
it, Bonnie.
I said, that's Yiddish. You know what I'm
Take
saying?
these
And he
gloves,
said, then
take
after
my
he said
gloves.
Yahweh, he was like,
Hold it.
Yeshua. I said, nope, that's Yiddish too, because there's no U's in Hebrew. And I said, that's Yahweh, Yahawashi. He said, oh, okay. He said, y'all doing a good thing. So I'm like, well, you need to stick around and learn some more. He said, no, I got, I'm good. He said, I got my, I go to church. I go to a black church, and my, I got a black pastor, and this and this and that. And so I said, well, look, I'm gonna read one script because I already seen that he ain't gonna get it. So, but I'm like, I'm still gonna give the scripture, and if you can receive it, you can receive it. I brought Acts the 8th chapter. Understand that thou readest. You know what I'm saying? I said the only way you can get this.
Acts 8 and 31, right?
Yeah, right. And I said, understand thou readest, and he was like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I got a study Bible. I said, well, in the study Bible, the white man wrote all those breakdowns. He's not telling you the truth in that. You know what I'm saying? So after I'm like, you know what? You go ahead and get destroyed then. Go get destroyed because the path that you're on is gonna be the path for destruction.
Hey, let me get this back of exactly what you're saying. This is Proverbs 26 and 11. As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly.
That's right.
That damn study Bible.
That's right. And so, and that is nothing but that's vomit mixed with shit, mixed with goddamn piss, mixed with menstrual fluid and all that shit, man. And that's what the fuck they, that's what they, and that's what that reading that fucking study Bible is equivalent of. It's gonna send your ass straight the fuck off. So then after that, I was like, okay, I'm done with it. So I'm like, well, you're gonna get destroyed. The Most High gonna kill your ass. And he was like, man, how you, man, Lord, yelling and fussing and cussing. And like I said, because and I let him know, because I am, you dumb motherfucker. And most I gonna kill your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? And I just start cussing him out. Then he want to go ahead and throw a cup of coffee at me, misses me. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna raise up like he want to do something. All these men around? Are you serious? Yeah, well, most I gonna fuck your ass up. Come on, bring it on. Just come cross that line, that imaginary line, man.
But he was just playing a Christian role.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I told him. And I said, you're being a big ass hypocrite. You were talking about me yelling and fussing and cussing, and now your ass threw a goddamn cup of coffee at me.
Talking about I'll be back.
And talking about,
grabbing that imaginary pistol.
You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna run up?
Wolf tickets.
You pull a gun, you die, nigga.
Come. They can find
you better have a banana clip in that motherfucker.
Hey, this
you
nigga
better
was
have
just
a couple of them.
Hey, he was just talking about y'all doing a good service. It's a good thing y'all doing because people need to know about who they are. And then, not even 5 minutes later, this nigga grabbing for an imaginary sister, man. And you know what? Another thing, hey, we don't need no fucking cheerleaders, man.
I'm not gonna be nice to you, man. If I'm nice to you, because the Spirit made me be nice to your ass. Because otherwise, I don't really give a fuck. Somebody walk past, and there's some people, you all seen it, they'll come up and they'll be like, and we have a couple of words, and be like, hey, this is not for you, man, have a nice day. And that's it. Because sometimes it's not you a dumb, stupid, ignorant motherfucker in the Most High that's gonna bust your shit. You know what I'm saying? and then sometimes that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a cuss out session, and sometimes it's just whatever. It's spirit, man.
Back at this Isaiah 65 and 13. Come. Therefore, thus saith the Most High Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants.
Hey, not only is you guys gonna be physically hungry, you're gonna be spiritually hungry. All right, because like First Ezra says, it says a witch should hide itself, man. So you ain't gonna see the prophets on the corner much longer, man. All right.
Yep. And the scripture that said if a man don't work, he don't eat, it's double fold. That's right. It's talking about physically and spiritually, man. Because you gotta work, you gotta put in the work to know this truth, man.
Man.
To know these breakdowns, man. To know the meaning of the words, man.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
A slugger would not plow by reason of cold.
Yep.
Then make a guy, man, fuck you niggas. I ain't about to go down that angle, man.
Yeah.
Got you mighty upset this week, huh?
Hey, but no. Hey, but you know what? We can go down that road because they can try to say, y'all don't know what I do on my downtime. Yeah, I do. The same shit you're doing on Saturdays when you ain't out here. Holding your nuts, playing with your bitch, doing whatever the fuck you're doing. But what you're not doing is doing the way the Lord said to do it and continue in that. And in the doctrine, man.
Perfectly, right? Hey, you ain't out here in the highways and byways bidding them to the marriage. That's simple. I don't give a fuck what you do. You ain't out here in the highways
You know
and
why they're
byways,
mad?
man.
They took that month off, and that they want to justify why they took that month off. You can't change the fact that you took that month off.
It was cold.
You weren't
nigga.
here.
I'd rather a
You know
nigga be real and say, man, you know what? It was cold. We didn't want. You could even lie to say, you know what? We didn't want to be over righteous. You could have said that shit. I would accept it. Like I told the brother, hey, fuck them niggas, man. Hey, go ahead.
Well, just real quick, speaking on what you said about they're gonna be spiritually hungry. It says right here that YouTube to flag government propaganda videos. So it's like YouTube's gonna be censored, man.
Yup.
They trying to censor the brothers. That's the famine of the word, man.
Yeah, hey, it's already starting, man. Hey, even by them taking down our videos here and there, man.
Hey, the brother just told me, man, that you know him, you want I think Pops, yeah, Pops. Oh, what Pops said?
He went.
Yeah, they did a video about they said they named it "Thank You Esau," and Esau wouldn't let them upload it, man. They must have cut the shit out of Esau. They wouldn't even let them upload the damn video, man.
Huh.
But back at this Isaiah 65:13, therefore thus saith the Most High Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, and ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Right, and why are you gonna be ashamed, man? Because when he called, none of you niggas wanted to listen. Y'all didn't even consider the fact that what we telling you is the truth, man. Even you niggas that know you Israelites. Nah, you going off, this is it, scripture upon scripture. Nah, I don't want to hear it. All right, well, you ain't listening to the Lord, man. All right? It ain't my fault you don't get it, man. All right? Hey, just like when you watched the show The Walking Dead, the nigga Rick said, listen, some niggas are just gonna die. They ain't gonna be able to keep up. Those niggas, they can't keep up, so you just gotta allow them to die, man. Yeah. 66 and 4.
All right, now jump to Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose your delusions and will bring their fears upon them.
Right, and what's some of your delusions? All right, you lean into your own understanding. Hey, not only that, the Lord is going to bring so many calamities to you people for rejecting Him. Hey, it's going to be out of sight, man. The Lord is going to, hey, imagine the stuff that the Lord did to Egypt. The darkness was so fucking gross, even the sound scared them more than the things they seen. And all them plagues are coming back to this Egypt, man. So the Lord is getting ready to bug a lot of you people out of your damn minds, man.
They're already bugging them out. Matter of fact, people right now are the most retarded ever, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got somebody bending you over sideways, backwards, front ways, and stealing and killing and beating you down, and you are so docile. You're letting them put the chemical trails in your air, you're putting the fluoride in your food, your water, the genetically modified organisms, the taxation on top of taxation, on top of everything else that the so-called white man doing to all mankind now, and these motherfuckers walking people, walking sheeple, all right? They're sheep. These motherfuckers are clueless. They think this is a democratic society. They think all this shit, these people are the most dumbest motherfuckers ever, man.
Well, perfect. Hey, y'all know y'all Israelites according to the Bible? Y'all know y'all Israelites according to the Bible? Would you like to know?
Do you know
Isaiah 1 and 4,
do you know
man.
what the Israelite means? What that means? That means that you're a king. Well, but see, to be a king, you got to know it, and you have to obey it and follow it. You know what I'm saying? They rather have this life.
Hey,
you know?
but that's prophecy before your eyes.
Yeah.
I can see if I was out here saying I'm BD, I'm GD, I'm a Latin king, I'm this, I'm that. But I'm trying to tell you a goddamn king. Furthermore, Psalms 82:6, you a god. Skip the loot down the street, man. All right, the Lord is getting ready to slaughter you niggas, man.
Right.
Hey, read that Isaiah 1 and 4, man.
It's going to be murder, death, kill on the 2/3 of so-called Israel.
Yeah. Hey, niggas got that Tupac spirit. I'd rather be your nigga. I'd rather be your N-I-G-G-A.
You know what I'm saying? Only God can judge me.
Come.
Look in there.
So studious. So studious.
Isaiah 1 and 4. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, 3. Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knows his owner, the ass his master's crib.
And told the motherfucker that being an Israelite means you're king. Oh, well, I know that. Oh, so if you knew that, then come get it. Right. No, but you think you got it when you don't. See, Israel got the spirit of a king, but the actions are of a fool. All right, the actions are now. You know the Ecclesiastes 7 when it says or 10 when I seen servants on horses
10 and 5.
and kings walking as servant princes walking as servants on the earth. Now the princes have begot servant minds. They're now servant. They think like a servant.
Is Israel a homeborn slave?
Why is he spoiled?
Just recently now, Jake got a petition on the internet that Marvel Studios should give 25% of their money for the Black Panther movie. They gonna earn the office to the so-called black community shit. But Justice Slave man, Jake don't want the kingdom. He wants to be part of Esau's kingdoms in society, man. Man, fuck that 25%, man. Hey, I want 100% of Esau punk ass.
Yo, can you give me my world back? Give us our land, man.
Talking about that money should go to engineer programs, all this bullshit.
But you know, even when you watch the previews to that movie, you see the people in their garments. They talking about Israel.
Right in your face.
Right in your goddamn face, man.
Right. They're just showing you. See, Esau knows he's going down, man. It said, somebody get Ezekiel 28.
Tear. All day long, man.
No
Tear.
salt, just
tear.
stiffing the ass.
Oh man, God, but we dealt with he's terrible for real. You know, we dealt with that little motherfucking that chocolate Edomite. Man, that motherfucker ain't got not a drop of salt, man.
Right.
He saw us and he thought we were, you know, because we was so-called black and speaking. He was like, oh, wow, what book is that? You know, and he had a big ass Egyptology book or some shit in his hand. And then we dealt with him. He's like, he was fucking with him.
Hey,
Ever
brother.
since then, he's a chocolate ass Edomite.
And don't let this discourage you. When you come to the truth, 99.9% of the people ain't gonna listen. Like we are true. The elect is truly the 1% on the right hand side, man.
Yeah.
Mass majority of these people ain't gonna get it, which is really the 1/3 and 33 who up the bam if you want to be technical. But these people ain't gonna get it, man. So a lot of them people has to die, man. You could be out here day in, day out. Hey, we could be prophesying 24/7, literally, out here on this corner. Niggas ain't gonna listen, man. These are the same 2/3 wicked assholes that killed Yahawashi, man. Alright? These are the same guys, man. Niggas like that gotta die. And they fucking lucky, man. This ain't the ancient world. Cause man, the spirit is on me to get down on these niggas, man.
That could be your
Yeah,
ass.
man. Man, that Nehemiah spirit, man. And what's the other one in Corinthians? 1 Corinthians, him that don't want to serve the Lord, whether it be male or female, kill their ass, man.
Zealously.
As soon as I ask it in the crowd, yeah, you want to know? Nope.
Proverbs 12
yeah.
the wicked desire the net of the evil man. So
Hey,
you know, the 2/3 they desire this. They desire the Esau ruler, man. They desire this is Esau, man.
What if Esau was telling them the same information?
Oh,
their ears are fucking
Exactly,
up.
man.
They look at us.
You know what I wish we could do, bro? You're right. I wish and maybe we can do this. The Lord show mercy down the line. Hopefully you ain't here that long. But I hope we can get a camp of just confused race.
Oh yeah.
And get them there and we'll like say, hey y'all, hey, speak real peacefully first. Just to lure motherfuckers to see how many motherfuckers see a whole bunch of so-called white people out here in their garbage and this and get them free. And then that's what them to put the nigga down on there. You know what I'm saying? And then you Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the brother in Redding, California, you know, he sound like an Edomite, look like an Edomite, but the words that's coming out of his mouth and his spirit is like a nigga.
Shredding them up.
You know what I'm saying? And the way he's matter of fact with it, he's blunt with it, and the way he just come off, he's coming from a spirit of an Israelite. He's an Israelite that looks like a cracker. You know what I'm saying? But they'll give niggas, but you're right, niggas will see a whole bunch of crackers out there, and they'll be like, ooh, what's this? Yes. Oh, that is so true.
They're
You know what I'm saying?
they're competing with the other guys.
I like these guys.
These are the
Hey,
good
but,
guys.
but that's what the niggas said when they came around the corner. They said, oh, there go another camp right there. And they ran into champs. I don't make sure, you niggas ain't got no excuse when that day come on. Damn, why we getting, damn, we didn't know we was Israelites. We were going to show you a clip of the prophets, man. You so busy about going to fucking champs, and you missing the true champs right here, man.
This is Nehemiah 13. No, he can hold on to it. It's Nehemiah 13, and I'm gonna start off with 23.
In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people, which lets you know whatever he's about to say after this is going to let you know how the Lord looked at people not who are Israelites by blood, who starts going away from their heritage, going away from their culture, and going away from their language. All right?
They assimilate.
That's right, assimilating into these other nations. All right? I'm going to recap 24 again. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language. So he was like, if you can't speak in the whole of the language, don't even worry about it. That's all me. If you're not speaking, you can speak pure Hebrew, period, and you're an Israelite, it was a problem. To the point that somebody was going to get fucked up. And I'm going to read it. All right? But according to the language of each people. And I contended with them. That word contend is rayab, which means to strive, contend, to strive physically or with words. All right? But we're going to see if it was with just words or physical. All right? And smote certain of them. Up. There's the physical. Smite, strike, hit, beat, nakah. All right? And slay. So he could have killed a couple of them. Certain of them, and plucked off their hair. When a man and the two men scrap and hair come out, that was a fight.
Yeah.
All right?
And them bitch ass niggas had dreads. It would have been easy.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Or they had braids or what afro. You know he had afro. You know
Oh, yeah,
it was
back then.
right back then. You know it was no goddamn it little waves and little bald niggas and shit. He was dealing with fucking. They had their hair, all right? And plucked off their hair and made them swear, meaning he won, by the Most High, saying, ye shall not give your daughters into their sons, nor take their daughters into your sons, or for yourselves.
Like putting somebody in submission and say,
That's right. He fucked them up, and it was multiple. It was a bunch of them. So he went out there and said, motherfucker, y'all gonna serve the Most High. And y'all not gonna send your daughters over here, y'all not gonna get your men over here. This is what you're gonna do. That's the spirit of a man of the Lord. The difference now is our warfare is not carnal because we're here over here in American captivity, and if we sit up there and lay our hands on the neighborhood faggot who's gonna come walk by, probably since I just called it, you know what I'm saying? And you sit over there and say, I mean, this big soft. What's the Pillsbury Gold thing like? Motherfucking Pillsbury Gold nigga, man. And most I you make you want to just slice them. But we can't do it, because if we did that, we're gonna be underneath the jail cell, man.
We got right.
You know? Yeah. He ain't got rights, he got wrongs. He got wrongs with Esau.
What's that, Second Chronicles?
Yeah, this is 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. That whosoever would not seek the Lord thy power.
Them niggas wasn't seeking the Lord. Mass majority of Israel ain't seeking the Lord according to Isaiah 1 and 4, man. They don't consider, right? Go ahead.
That whosoever would not seek the Lord thy power of Israel shall be put to death, whether small or great.
He didn't give a goddamn. We got this young man. How old are you, young man? 12 years old? You 12? All right? They would say, oh, so what's the name of the Heavenly Father? And he couldn't say Yahawashi, and he got a Babylonian garment on. He got some trinkets and shit.
You don't want to serve the Lord?
His little 12-year ass would have been sliced in half. All right? He would have been cut down, man.
Right.
All right.
Whether man or woman.
It didn't give a damn if you was a man, didn't give you was a woman.
Right. Ain't no discrimination. Yeah, you gonna have equal rights.
That's right. Hey, the law was all about equal rights. If you violated it, a man or a woman, you got death.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If it was a sin of death. All the laws weren't laws with the punishment of sin, of death. Slack it. Go ahead.
All right, back at that Isaiah 1 and 3, it says, an ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Right, two of the dumbest animals, man. Most stubborn animals on planet Earth, man. But they know they damn owner, man. And we got dogs and pit bulls like Aaron. He know who his master is. A damn dog, they don't even have the spirit of a man. They just run off instinct, right? Go ahead.
But Israel doeth not know. My people doeth not consider.
Not only do these assholes don't know, like that asshole. You asked, I said, well, would you like to know? He said, nah, I'm good. So he didn't even consider. That was
Right. But then he say, hold on, but you know what it means to be Israelite? No. For you to say no, but to reject something without even getting the understanding of it is foolish as fuck.
Hey, well,
Get Hosea 4. Get Hosea
22. Again, that's perfect.
Go ahead, brother. Get Hosea 4.
This is Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth
That's
out
right.
of the way of understanding
Dead.
shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
It's
Dead.
just dead.
Walking
man.
dead.
He's gonna stay dead. You know what I'm saying? Walking zombie. Those walking zombies are referring to Israelites, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4 in Isaiah 1 and 4. O sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
I mean, laden, burdened down. You don't got a book bag. As you know how they motherfucker have a book bag and then like the big camping one, the one that
yeah, I
got
know
the
what
big
you're
high
talking
one.
about, the camper,
You know what I'm saying? The big
yeah.
wide one.
Yeah.
He put about 3 or 4 of them on the motherfuckers, and they just walk around.
Sin, man.
Hey y'all, what we going to? We about to go add some more. Yeah, I want to add some more to this. I can put some more on this. You know what I'm saying?
Looking like Quasimodo.
Exactly. Quasimodo lights. You know what I'm saying?
Master, what we gonna do next? What we gonna do next?
And their master is Esau. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
All right. O sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Laden.
A seed.
If I may say something, Jake get mad at how we mock these people sometimes. Oh, you supposed to be peaceful and all. They talk.
They don't know the
Nah,
script.
man. That ain't how it go, man.
That's how the dude cat earlier. He thought he was like, but look how you talking to me. You supposed to be a man of God, and you talking to me like this because I am talking to you like a man of God with stammering lips and another tongue when he comes speak to these people. The word stammer is the Hebrew word la'ai, which means to mock, to ridicule. I'm gonna ridicule your ass because your ass is being a dumb, simple nitwit. And if you had any ounce of fucking manhood, spirituality, even common fucking sense. A smidgen of intellectualism, you would go ahead on and vet the things that I'm saying.
And that's perfect. Because you got these fucking Avengers out there shouting and talking down to
Isaiah
people.
58,
No, you gotta talk down to these assholes so they can get the picture. If they don't get it, fuck them, man.
Yeah, we're not bringing pillows to a rock fight. Fuck that.
Right.
Fuck we look like.
Hey, then the Lord
These
said,
hardened ass
fight.
niggas, man.
And if I did bring pillows
Shit,
to a
Ezekiel
heart,
3rd
if I
chapter.
did bring pillows to a rock fight, it's gonna be being bandaged in the motherfucker so I don't get hurt by one of your rocks. It's not gonna be for you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it to a rock fight. I'm bringing a rock for your ass.
This is spiritual war. We gotta bring a sword, man.
I would be bringing a pillow for my body.
Hey, well, perfect. What does Psalms 120 say? I am for peace. But when I speak, these are the words of war, man.
Right.
The hell?
It also says, and they shall not understand the speech of them that are puffed up, but the power, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, the Lord spoke with authority, man.
That's right.
You know,
Right. They've been pacified and they've been taught to be fucking simple and effeminate. They're sissified. They're walking
Sissified?
bitches. The scripture said it. Your men is become as what is it? Became as
As
ladies,
women.
as
Oh,
women.
come.
Yeah, to get that.
Come.
All right, because the most hardened nigga now is gonna sit up there and bitch up. All right, it's gonna soften up.
You can't come no easier than that.
Oh yeah. What's the brother's name? One body, Yahawashi. When the game maker got mad because they was getting on the crack and shit. Yeah. Why you getting on the white man?
Oh, that nigga.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to do the response video. I didn't get to it. He said, well, Esau taught me how to do this and do that.
You know what?
Fuck
You know what?
Oh,
You know what?
The GMS Detroit.
I saw.
He used to be in Detroit?
He said it, but I don't believe it.
I ain't never seen that
But
nigga.
he might most likely an agent.
Nor do I ever want to see that nigga, man.
Right.
Hey, because he... go ahead. Slocky, go ahead.
No, I'm talking about the white man told him to do this and do that,
Build
and
house.
carpet and shit, and build houses. Like,
I saw that, and after I heard that shit, I had to turn that shit off.
Man,
that was
Hey,
terrible.
wait a minute, I can go to a Chinese person and say, how do you make ABCXYZ? And they say, oh, ching ching wong, you take this part and you take that and you do this. All right, and I go over to an Arab and say, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh, my buddy." And I can go over to an East Indian with the little dots, the little target practice on their foreheads, and cause that's target practice for me, cause I'm gonna be lining them up. They're gonna get shot with missiles and that shit. And then they gonna be like, "Oh no, what you do is you take these and you take the leather and you take out the bam." Oh, so now that they taught me something. Right. You can't talk bad about these holy people because they taught me how to do some servile menial tasks. Right. Get the fuck out of here.
He forgot about Deuteronomy 28 when it says we got to go to this man for everything.
Bro,
what about the comment board?
One of all things.
It looked like it was good work. It was good work that you did. But my question would be this then. If you can't do that and you can't talk about this man because he taught you something. Did he teach you about your slavery?
Right. Your heritage? Why are we still here?
Exactly. Thank you.
Why do we never get reparations? They giving Israel reparations for shit that never happened.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. They giving motherfucking anybody else who they fucked over, the Japanese.
Yeah. Japanese,
all right.
yeah.
But they had the Japanese internment camps over there. They gave them some retributions and reparations. Right. They gave all these other fucking heathens reparations. But when it come down to niggas, they ain't giving us shit.
That motherfucker come right out that comedy room. Remember, what was that? Robert Townsend, Hollywood Shuffle. They said we went down there for a revolution and they tricked us. They gave us jobs.
and what a job is modern day slavery.
That's right.
An employer to employee relationship is a master to slave relationship. Period. The word goes right back to, but you know niggas ain't gonna even go look it up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna tell them. Right? And if they don't believe it, that's just too bad.
Hey, what's so bugged out in that video? He said his pastor was white and that he was a grafted in Israelite. That shit was bugged out, bro.
Yeah, you've never been part of you've never been part of TMS.
Never,
man.
Right.
Right?
So basically, he said Esau ain't the devil because Esau taught him how to build a house for him. He gave a nigga. We were just talking about that. If Israel homeborn slave, he taught him how to build some shit.
Stupid motherfucker.
Hey, but going back to the personality of the Lord, the scripture said that the Lord was an austere man. And this is what austere means. It says of mind and manners, harsh, rough, rugged, rigid, whatever.
Rigid, man.
Right? Abrasive.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? And a proof of one of the beautiful examples of his abrasiveness is the woman who came to him. Lord, would you please heal my daughter? And you know, he ignored the bitch. You know what I'm saying? He ignored her. And then she kept bugging and bugging and bugging. You know what I'm saying? And he was finally dealt with her. And he's like, you know, it's not neat to give the dogs, you know,
take the children's bread and cast it to the dogs.
The children's bread and cast it to the dogs. And instead of her like, you gonna call me a dog? You gonna call me a motherfucking bitch? No, what did she do? She said, but Lord, but the dogs come and get the crumbs at the table. And show that her humility, saying, no, I know you the Lord. I know you can heal my daughter. I don't give a damn about me and my feelings. And I care about you healing my daughter. Please, Lord, do it. I don't care.
Nah, she was acting like a heathen the whole time. That's why he called her a dog, man.
Well, she looked like one. You know what I'm saying? She had an appearance of one. All right, but her spirit was. You're right. She might have had. She probably had the garb. We don't know exactly how what she was dressed like, but what do they call her? A Syrophoenician or which one? It called it. She was basically. Like what we are today, wearing if we can go back outside these garments would give us a clue. All right, right. Well, to my knowledge, it was the Phoenician was the northern part of Israel's part of around the Canaan, land of Canaan in that area. So it was, but she had heathen garments on. All right, but she had faith. All right, and Yahawashi was like, man, this way ain't no faith. I ain't seen faith like this. I just called this motherfucker a bitch, goddamn it, dog, and she was like, yes, Lord. I'll be your bitch. I'll be your bitch, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Hey, right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you like. You know what I'm saying?
Big dog.
Hey, what's going on? I'll be right back. I need to talk to my dad. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but so she humble herself, man.
That's right.
Back at that Isaiah 1 and 4, it says, all sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord.
There you go. Once again, they forsake the Lord, and constantly, day in, day out, they do this, man. But guess what? Like the Lord said, you forsake your own selves, man. You haven't rejected me, you reject him that sent me. That's a slap to the Lord's face, and y'all got to pay for that, man.
That's right.
Hey, like I said, the chief cornerstone that the builders rejected, man.
Yep.
All right? Y'all been doing this, man. Y'all gave up a murderer instead of a righteous man. But guess what? That's y'all lot. That was y'all lot to do that. So guess what? When Yahawashi...
Hey, what did they say? After they gave up the murderer,
Let
he
the
said,
blood-
let the blood fall upon us and our kids. I could see little Dashiki was like, wait, my mama this?
I'm with them.
I was like, excuse me.
How would he get out of that?
Hold on, Mom, what you doing?
Like, listen, Mom and Dad, I honor you, but I ain't with that shit.
Hey man, if I was one of the little kids, I would have ran to the crucifixion and I was like, Lord, that wasn't me. My mom and daddy said that, but it wasn't me. Lord, please show mercy on me too.
Come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
He fed the 5,000. I saw that. Y'all saw that. Y'all ate some of this shit. Because remember, it said 5,000 men and didn't include the women and the children.
Right.
He did it twice.
No, at bare minimum of twice. If all the acts of Yahawashi Yahawashi was
Too
written
many to
right,
bring
in the book,
too many
you don't know, he could have did it more than that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord did so many miracles, he proved beyond a shadow of a doubt. And the proof is, it's still, to this day, people talking about Jesus Christ, even though they know got the name wrong, they're still talking about his exploits 2,000 years later.
Come.
That's fame right there, bro. That's why Esau had to steal and corrupt it, and that's how he got crucified again. All right, by taking away the name and the identity, and with this Cedra Borgia shit.
Revelation 11 and 8.
Yeah,
Revelation 11 and 8.
that's right. I know. I already, that's the second time. I was on the way back. I already hit them on the clear.
Con, and then after he had fed them, what he do? He gave that parable about how they drink of the blood and eat of his flesh. What happened? They got offended. So they got offended at the word.
Because they had no understanding, man.
Right.
What you mean? I gotta eat you? I gotta drink your blood?
Yeah.
It's like, are you simple?
You eat me, drink me.
Then I'm dead. What the fuck?
It's that simple.
And then it said many of his disciples left
Yep.
because they were all followers.
And what did Yahawashi say to 12?
See,
Like,
wait,
you gonna leave me too?
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna add, that was a setup.
Yep.
That was a setup move. The Lord did that and said that intentionally to
Read them out.
To read out
A
the
righteous stumbling block. So for you niggas that say, oh, well, you said worship, that was a stumbling block, you say this, there's righteous stumbling blocks.
And the Lord uses intentionally. The Lord could tell me this. Did not Yahawashi could have checked? He said anything he wanted. He could say, "Look, man, if you all don't really follow me and the words that's coming out of my mouth, and you ought to be obedient to me, all right? You know, because I'm the truth that I'm giving you is going to feed you." He could have said it in a plain way, right? Why he didn't? Going back to Matthew's Mark 17. When he says, why do you want to talk to them? Right, why do you speak to the people in parable? He said, for you. He said, so if the Lord spoke to them when he said, if you don't eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, he said that intentionally to do what? To get those who not dealing with the Lord. Those who ain't got the spirit of the Most High. He said that. He said that, and she accepted the nod too. And that was a spiritual claim without having to say it. And just like, yes, you do. And I'm like, thank you very much. It's called faith, brother.
Telekinesis came quick.
It's just called faith. That's all. But Yahawashi knew what he was saying, and he knew that a lot of niggas was gonna leave because they were niggas. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, he wanted them out.
He wanted them out.
Matter of fact, he probably was getting tired of seeing their ass around because Yahawashi knew that Judas Iscariot was going to fall. He already knew that. But what? He suffered him. Why? Because he had to do a greater good. Having him killed. All right? the rest of these motherfuckers, he got tired of me. Hey, unless y'all eating my blood and drinking my blood and eating my flesh, y'all ain't gonna make it. Huh?
So,
Oh,
hey,
bye.
right.
Bye.
That's a stumbling
That's
block.
right.
Matter of fact, the scriptures say that he was, Yahawashi is the greatest stumbling block. He said to some, a rock of salvation, but to others, a stone of stumbling, man.
You gotta get that. That's right.
Come.
Let's get that. Hey, keep speaking. I'll get it.
Okay, you got it.
I'll go get it.
All right, and through the spirit and power of the Most High, hey, I did a lesson on that, man, because Drake was bugged out. I said, man, Yahweh gave them a stumbling block. That stumbling block was Yahawashi, man. So if you're so mad about that, take it up with the Lord, and you tell me how that conversation went.
Hey, he warned you of it. He said, with all that getting, get understanding, man.
And then the apostles break down what that meant, man. Broke it down clean. Everybody that had an ear, let them hear, man. Y'all didn't want to have the ears to hear that, man. Y'all got offended. Because y'all hate the apostles any goddamn way.
That's right.
Y'all hate
Well, they hate Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi, man.
Yeah.
They hate the Lord.
the Lord.
They hate Yahweh, they hate Yahawashi, and then whoever stands for him, which would be the apostles and the men of the Lord. All right? That's why Yahawashi said, that, don't marvel not that they hate you. They hated me before they hated you. Matter of fact, they're not really even hating you, they hating me through you. You know what I'm saying? Because now, if we were not holding on and calling on Yahweh and Yahawashi, his name and his doctrine, they will love us too. You know what I'm saying? Esau will love us to continue to go off, and dumbass Jake will love us because we cool and shit. We're not lame in their eyes. We're not corny. You know what I'm saying? We're not bummelites.
Go ahead.
No,
They said they counted a strange thing that we run out with them, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead, though.
This is Isaiah. No, that's all right, brother. This is Isaiah 8 and 13. Sanctify Yahweh of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. And he shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense, to both the houses of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. So somebody he's a sanctuary to, and somebody he's a trap house. All right. So how can the Lord be both? Because he'll say something, and if you're wicked, you're going to get to stumble. You're going to stumble on that stone. If you're righteous, it's going to be a sanctuary. You're going to run into it. A righteous man can come up here and you start asking some questions like you brought your list of questions, right? And you might have said this. I'm like, that's a dumbass shit. And most I'm gonna fuck that shit up. Watch the bam. And I would say I was just really rough and harsh. And you sit there and weather all that shit. Like, okay, he's telling me the truth. Y'all kind. That's the man of the Lord.
Right.
But soon that bastard who's a stumbling block is gonna, as soon as he hears shit, whoa, why are you reading the Bible and you said the HICIT word? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know the scriptures. And the scriptures say, "What the boo, out the bam." And then you get in an argument with this motherfucker. Next thing you know, he's the holy Christian. It's coming. Well, fuck you too, bitch, motherfucker, goddamn. That shit is just never. It's amazing, man.
Yeah, man.
And then we say it all the time, but then it happens a lot. Shit. Silly ass. But he said it's gonna be a stoneless stumbling. So what do you want the Lord to be for you? You want a stone to stumbling, or you want it to be a sanctuary?
Right? Hey, also we got them niggas down the street stumbling over the prophecy. Why we always bring out prophecy, man? All right? Tripping over the prophecy.
Falling face down. Like right now.
Yeah.
Saucy tonight.
Yeah, that's just one.
Oh, I got it.
What you say?
Nah, I was just about to say, that's just one thing I don't get about our people, though. Like, you telling me your house shot was hella people.
Take up.
Oh, slack.
That's good.
Yeah, you telling me your house shot, he was hella people, feeding thousands of people, walking on water, giving the blind their sight, doing all these miracles, and y'all gonna kill him, though? That shit just don't make sense to me, man.
But see, that's the spirit of a nigga, though.
Right.
The nigga's like this, man. If you put judgment on a nigga and you tell him he gonna be condemned like that, you my witness.
Yeah.
What did I tell him? I said, well, you're going. First, I said it nice.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah,
okay, you
yeah,
know what?
that's
I'm
a
done.
lot of
And if you don't listen to us, you're gonna go into your destruction. So go get your destruction. And I started to walk away. All right. And he started saying like, how you saying this? What the bam? And you supposed to be a man of the Lord. I'm like, and why you getting loud? If you really want to make me snap, tell me not to be loud. Then I'm gonna be even louder.
Push my
All right?
button, nigga.
Because I like that button being pushed. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to cuss you out. I grew up not cussing. I grew up not even knowing how to cuss. I was like, shit you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I don't know. No, nigga, it's supposed to be fuck you, okay? Oh, all right. I mean, right. I didn't even know how to cuss right because we were, of course, we're allowed to cuss, and we were like raised up like super church. You think that was wrong? So when I come into the understanding of the truth. Man, motherfucker, I want to use some goddamn colorful motherfucking language and fuck you. I'm going to use some goddamn motherfucking colorful ass, shitty ass language. Right. English. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I like it. Right. Now, for edification's sake, do we sit around here and talk like that? No. We usually have a more balanced tone. But at the same time, when we get into our positivity, our anger, sometimes those words come out. Or in rebuke. And when it comes down to rebuke, we might rebuke somebody like a brother in love, but then let that so-called brother turn out not to be a brother and start doing niggly things. Then we're gonna go ahead and treat him accordingly and cuss his bitch ass out. Alright? And let him know, may you die, and may your mama die, your cousin die, your auntie die, may the roaches die in your goddamn house. May the cat die in your goddamn house.
Jake had a problem with that, but Jeremiah cursed them and their families, even their children.
That's right.
I got a quick precept for you. Going back
and that shit did what? Anger the motherfucker.
Yup. This is Romans.
And that's what will make them kill. That's what make them kill the men of the Lord. Because the men of the Lord know we got the Lord on our side, so we're speaking from the Spirit.
Well, imagine Yahawashi. They try to pick up stones and hit his ass when he disappeared.
How many times?
Countless of times.
He did that shit. He was a master of illusion.
This is
he make Houdini look like a goddamn punk beach. You know what I'm saying? Escape artist is what the Lord be like, you do not see me. And motherfuckers like, where he going?
The original name Saul. Now you see me. Ooh, still now I'm out.
Right.
The original Nightcrawler.
That's going down cool. Alright. This is Romans 9:32. Wherefore, because they sought it not by faith, but as it was by the works of the law, for they stumbled at the stumbling stone. It says, as it is written, behold, I lay, now this was Yahweh talking. He said, because they're going back to the prophecy of old, as it is written, behold, I lay in Zion a stumbling stone and a rock of offense, and whosoever believeth on him should not be ashamed. God. So the Lord laid the stumbling block. So you get mad at us because we give righteous stumbling blocks to be niggards out. Well, if that's the case, hey, I got it from the Lord. He did it. So now what? What you got to say about that? Hit that 2 Peter.
And through the Spirit, the apostles laid out stumbling blocks. When they said that bare minimum of 3 videos a week,
two
that
videos.
was I'm going straight to the third one, the 3, but the 2, the 1, all of them were that was a stumbling block. Both of them were stumbling blocks. Cause you know what happened? Niggas stumbled after that.
Oh, that homework, the homework to get out.
That was a stumbling block too.
Weekly test.
That was stumbling blocks too.
Go ahead, Al.
1 Peter 2:8. And a stone of stumbling.
Claim but retarded.
Go ahead. 7. Come. Verse 7.
1 Peter 2:7. Unto you, therefore, which believe, he is precious.
Right, so going back to the Isaiah the brother read, unto us, this is a stone of salvation. We said to us, he's precious, right? And that's why King David said that prayer. Let their table become
right here, bring that along.
Read that, then we're going to finish the 2 Peter, man. That's perfect. So you got assholes that say, well, you're supposed to curse your brother. But guess what? That was the curse David said, man. King David, you got niggas that say you don't supposed to curse your own brother. So why did King David curse, who's his general? I forget. Joab. He cursed Joab and his family. And best believe King David know the law. Because he killed Abner.
What did Paul say? Let them be a curse. You know what I'm saying? Paul said it flat out. Let them be a curse. Maranatha and anathema. I'm gonna pull that up.
Hey,
Alicia cursed them kids.
42 she-bears.
And he knew the law. So you guys keep on bringing this Leviticus out and have no understanding on that law, man. Whatsoever, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, and trimming their way to seek love, man.
Yep.
From wicked ass people, man.
Come.
You know? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 69:22. Let their table become a snare before them
Right, they tables is these scriptures. Man.
Yup.
The understanding and knowledge of the scriptures. Go ahead.
And that we should have been for their welfare.
For their welfare, right. These scriptures supposed to be for the welfare. You hard-headed so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Should have been. Go ahead.
Yep.
Let it become a trap.
They become what?
A trap.
A trap, man.
That's saying legit.
So these scriptures are trap for you niggas, man. Also, the stumbling blocks that the men of Yahawashi making for you, man.
Right.
The tests, the videos, anything, man. It's a stumbling block to you niggas, man.
Which are righteous stumbling blocks.
Yep.
We ain't telling brothers to lay out wicked stumbling blocks as in, or you can eat pork, or you can sleep with another man's wife. That's a stumbling block.
Or tell
Go
them,
ahead.
give me 50 push-ups like baton. You know what
Baton,
I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or going out there and and putting some unbearable task. But to tell a brother to go read, tell a brother to go study, tell a brother to go study this and study that. Why the Lord got us to be? This is a school. All right.
Oh,
this is a school.
The Passover when you say certain. The Passover when you say certain. When the brothers gotta say certain prayers to get in the Passover.
That's right. And
That's a
how
righteous
around us out, we
stumbling
might do that again. You know what I'm saying?
And the scriptures say you ought to be
and
under
get brothers supported,
tutors and governors until the time appointed, man.
That's right.
You know?
And it's to make sure brothers on point, man. And that time appointed is when the Lord returned. Why did Apostle Kabar in a video he just did last week talk about how he's still growing in the faith? And he said, man, I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? Apostle Tahar, a couple of years back, he was like, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and go look at the timelines. I'm about to go study the biblical timelines about the man, about the family. And I'm like, and I was on that at that same time, and that just wooed me because here go the apostle, the head honcho down here for right now, and he up there talking about going back into the drawing board. That's all you, brother. You fix it up. It's a fixer up. It's a fixer up.
She ain't got it.
But you just need another wash pot out. You know what I'm saying?
Always a wash pot.
There's nothing wrong with it. You can't have too many of them. But he'll sit up there and talk about going to do some, back to studies. Apostle Ramlab, he'll sit up there and, he'll confide and he'll say, man, I don't know, man. Sometimes, the enemy feel like I don't know if I'm going to make it. And we'd be like, you know what I'm saying? And then Apostle Rakar, we kind of did all the whole, not triumvirate, but the quad, how do you say, fourumvirate, all right? And he'll say, every Passover, he'll be like, hey, man, I don't know, man. I don't like, spill me out. I'm scared. I don't know if the Lord's going to keep me. And I'm like,
Tetra.
Yeah, Tetra. You know what I'm saying? But all the top men of the Lord, you hear them in their teachings, and if you're watching them, you're the guardians, all right? They're not watching for, no, they're watching for strike. So they're not watching. So they're not watching because they're not getting it, all right? And then they're not doing it for real. They'll go in here a little bit and then stop. You know what I'm saying? They're not really eating like the Bereans. They heard Paul and they readily received everything he was saying. So they was like, damn, yes. And then they was like, okay, let me go home and study this. Oh, yep, the Lord did say that. Yep, the Lord, okay, cool. And they got even more cemented in the faith. But you gotta, when you listen to the apostles and the men of the Lord, you gotta be ready and willing and to receive it, man. You gotta be, that's when you're open, all right? You know how they say open-minded? No, we ain't open-minded, motherfuckers. We're closed-minded. The only time we open up our mind is to the men of the Lord who have proven themselves to be men of the Lord. When I sit there and watch any of you brothers' videos, especially you, Barat, that brother does some excellent videos, man. The videos be, I'll be sitting up there and be like, oh, excellent. I gotta remember that scripture. I gotta write that one down. I must be not. The Lord said, let another man praise you. You know what I'm saying? You know the
Wait, brother. Don't pray. You're only supposed to praise y'all about shit.
Well, no, we do. But the Lord has also said, give reverence his priests. And that word reverence means worship too. You know what I'm saying?
Nomen Omen.
That's right.
And channel named Bible Secrets.
That's right. That's right. Bible secrets revealed. You know what I'm saying? And then the brother Demashipah did the excellent video about the demons and shit.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You was telling the story in the car, man.
But see, all that and that's right. You see, but you know, when real men of the Lord got the Spirit on them, you're supposed to be open for that. All right? You close your mind off to the bullshit and things that's not vetted through the Spirit of Yahawashi, man. These motherfuckers are wide open. I'm talking about, and
in a bad way, bro. I'm not going to say in what way, but this is 1 Corinthians 16:22. If any man love not the Lord Yahawashi Hamashiach, let him be anathema maranatha. Now I'll show you how slick the so-called white man is and why he like to play with different words, especially in the Bible, is because he want to soften shit up. To somebody who don't know, if any man love not the Lord Yahawashi Hamashiach, let him be anathema maranatha. Damn. And they'll just like, oh well, I don't know what that is, and they'll keep on moving about their business, right? Now what does that say? G what?
G 331.
All right, now I'm gonna read 1 Corinthians 12 and 3, right? Wherefore I give you to understand that no man speaking by the Spirit of God calleth Yahawashi accursed, and that no man can say that Yahawashi is the Lord but by the Holy Spirit. What's that word there? G331?
Come.
What does it say?
A curse.
So why didn't they just put a curse there, right there? Because they want to soften it up and anathema to say, if you're not following the Most High, Esau want to say, oh well, no, you can follow Buddha. No, you can follow Mahdi Hadi and Hare Krishna and Buddha, all these other wicked ass, false ass gods, and it's no big deal. The Christianly thing to do is love everyone no matter what. That's what they will say, but that's not what the Bible says. So they'll play with that word and try to put the Latin word on there instead of the translation that you're translating it for. You know what I'm saying? They're playing fucking games, man. But the bottom line is, if the Lord said, if you don't follow him, you're going to be accursed, motherfucker, you're going to be accursed. And that word, anathema, accursed, which means a thing set up or laid by in order to be kept. So something is being reserved for what? But they're going to break you down what it's reserved for. The strong definition, the main definition, is a religious ban or concretely excommunicated thing or person, accursed, and anathema, cursed. All right. So the Lord is basically set your ass to the side to get destroyed.
Right. Excommunicated.
That's right.
And they went out from us.
That's right.
Well, there you go, man.
That's right. X out and communicated, not out of our communication.
She's wishing death upon your brothers. You know what Paul said? He said, I hope that them that trouble thee be cut off. In a nutshell, whoever trouble you, I hope they die.
Well, first of all, where does the scripture say that somebody who hate Yahawashi and Yahawashi, wait a minute, didn't they kill Yahawashi? And then they picked Barnabas, right?
Barnabas, yeah.
What did the Lord say their judgment on them was?
Hey, it's going to be death, man.
So what would we supposed to follow him in his footsteps?
He's a perfect example, man. All right? But you got these assholes who will read Leviticus, thou shalt not hold a grudge against thy brother. First of all, you don't understand what that's talking about. Because when we read the next verse, holding a true grudge against your brother, you ain't going to correct him. All right? Matter of fact, get that in Leviticus. Let's just go to that law, man.
Hey, the Maccabees put niggas to death for not
That
keeping the
did,
law.
man. Exactly, man. And they did it physically. At least we ain't putting hands on you right now.
They say he slew him zealously.
Killed him on the altar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Con, look that up. Shepherd Leviticus. Con. Go ahead. Read that. Yep. 19 and then go read. 19, 18, then you're going to jump to. Yeah, that's it. Con. Okay.
Leviticus 19 and 18.
Yeah.
All right. Leviticus 19 and 18. Thus shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Most High Yahweh.
Start at 17.
Okay, 17.
The point. Come, go ahead.
All right, Leviticus 19 and 17. Thus said, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Right, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. First of all, when you read the New Testament, the Lord tells you exactly who your brother is. Who's my brother, mother, and sister? Them that do the will of the Most High. If you outside that body, the hell with you, man. Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Right, so if you do hate your brother and you do hold a grudge in your heart against him, guess what? You ain't going to tell him the truth. You're not going to correct him. You're not going to rebuke him. Secret love is what? I mean, open rebuke is better than secret love, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Right, so if, hey, the scriptures say what? Go not railing for railing, doing evil to evil, all right? That's against your brother. Hey, a brother may do me wrong in the truth, all right, because he may have a demon on him or whatnot. What Yahawashi said, turn the other cheek. That's dealing with the body. Not you niggas outside the group, man. Go ahead.
It says, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahweh.
And who's our neighbor in this time and in this society? Him that doeth the will of thy father.
So he said, who is my brother? Who is my mother? Who is my sister? It's the righteous, hopeful elect. Now, on another level of it, we do show love to all Jake, regardless if they're 1/3 or 2/3. Simply when they walk past and we say, hey, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, that's showing love. All right? Now, even we show love to those Nagardians, right? Now, when they prove themselves to be niggas and prove themselves to be wicked, what the fuck do? We cuss their ass out and we put their ass on blast. He said, mark them, avoid them, stay away from them like they're the fucking plague. Why? Because the plagues are going to come down on them. And if you hang around with them, you might catch some of them plagues.
Yeah. Avoid the paths of wicked men. Yeah.
So now,
I
want more.
Go ahead.
Peter, I guess I'm right, but David, I'm trying to say David. King David said, do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee. If somebody doesn't love you, how about Shem Yahawashi? But not, he said, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. And if his commandments are not grievous. And it also says in the commandment, the end part of those commandments, it says, continued in the apostles' doctrine. All right? That teach the same thing. All right? Have no divisions among you. So when you find somebody contrary to those things that are in the commandments of the Lord, then that means that they hate the Lord. If they then thus far hate the Lord, then I hate them. It's that simple.
You're a perfect hatred. Hey, King David knew the law, so was he going off and saying what he said? Did he go against the Levitical law? No, you have no understanding on the Levitical law and what that's talking about, especially now, man. All right? If that's the case, then Elisha would never killed them damn kids, man. Jeremiah would never say what he said, man. The Maccabees would never been killing you fucking wicked ass men of Israel like it goes into, man. All right, get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, yeah, we're harmless as doves right now, but that day gonna come. All right, we're gonna fuck you niggas up, man. All right, Pops, let's go get the car. God, he deep in the spirit.
Say what?
I said, Pops.
No, he went to go take care of the young guy. So he.
Right,
I was looking at the poles, fucking with somebody.
You can jump back into what we that second Peter. Got it. All right, because guess what? You guys are offended, man. And Yahawashi ain't set up for you. As much as you scream and say Yahawashi, Yahawashi, that shit don't rule me, man. You niggas going off, man. At the end of the day,
man, it's like this.
It's a show, man.
A tree will be known by its fruit, and what you got is a wicked, petrified ass tree over there. Petrified, hard-headed, and you raising up other petrified, hard-headed niggas, man.
Twice the child of hell is you.
Exactly.
But guess what? The same thing Yahawashi did to that fig tree, same thing is going to happen to you. And Yahawashi cursed that fig tree. And that fig tree was a representation of niggas, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, yeah, you're absolutely right. That fig tree was representation of niggas, and it withered immediately. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite parables, man.
It dried up.
But the bottom line is them Nagardians, they fucked up. They went beyond the call of duty, especially with the Babylon, it's the Vatican shit, with the flat Earth shit. They've showed themselves.
Jeremiah 16:16.
Right, no, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the new one, man.
Remix.
Right. Yeah, now that Esau the hunter, and we're not going to be, even though the Lord said, with thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. So now I what? That was Esau now? You know what I'm saying?
But wait, it said he was coming out the land of the north, but that changed. Man,
They wax worse and worse.
Even the new one now, man. The spirit of the prophets subject to the projects. Well, first of all,
the projects?
Well, shit.
Yeah, we were. It's like that's a cold breakdown, bro. Because we are. We have majority of us kids in the projects. Yeah.
Right, but the spirit of the prophets is subjected to the prophets, right? So the new thing is, that's not talking about reincarnation. First of all, you guys don't understand scriptures are manifold. Because when you go into that, it goes into us being subjected to one to another.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
What is the spirit, though? What is the spirit?
Well, you tell me. Yeah, because that's what they're going to say.
You
tell me.
But the spirit is the entity that makes you.
The water.
So if the spirit is you, the spirit of a prophet is subjected to what? Another what? Prophet who has what? A spirit. And our spirits will be like-minded, will be in harmony. You know what I'm saying? On one accord. Subject to one another. Not only in the reincarnation, but it's also as in right now. If this man woke up and this is a man of the Lord and he's got the spirit of the man of the Lord and we got the man of the Lord and we got the spirit of the Lord, we're going to coalesce. Why? Because the scriptures say every beast, everything, every people would resort to his kind. And it's like, that's why when the Lord put the spirit of prophecy on Saul, Saul would start to hang out with who? The prophets. To the point that it was like, when was Saul was numbered among the prophets? Why? Because he never was among them before. All right? And so once he was put on, and you will never be accepted, baby. You will never be accepted. You'll always look at you as darky, and she got her hair straightened up. I know she got her hair straightened up just to look like the
Hey, she raising the oatmeal.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfucker, goddamn.
But yeah, and even on that, because we subjected to one another, and the second level of it, which the elders went into, which they was going into, first of all, we subject to our lots, man.
That's right.
Like Daniel say, man. So yeah, Daniel gonna come back with the spirit of Daniel. Moses is gonna come back with the spirit of Moses. So on and so forth, man. But you know what Jake do? Jake just look at shit that the elders taught and want to remix it.
Well, no, that's what Esau do.
Man.
That's exactly what they're of the devil, their father. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that's what Esau, matter of fact, you go into Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, and it says they're clean contrary. All right? What that means, they look to the scriptures and say, open up, give me a random scripture. Matter of fact, I want something you wouldn't know. Bam. This right here, read this.
Reach out to Revelation 9.
Read